Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, and today I'm with Steve Hills. Steve is the owner of Hill Safety and Training Services. Welcome, Steve. Great to meet you.
Thank you.
Kick off and tell us a bit about your business then.
My business is basically a health and safety training company, and we do primarily the utility and the construction industry. Been going now for about 13 years and been limited company now for about 5 years, and we're just going on from strength to strength. Like I said, last couple of years now, I've been doing it full time.
Very good. So it's progressing well.
It's progressing well. Yeah, we just won we just won a Training Provider of the Year award with Energy and Utility Skills, which is again a major boost and recognition for the service that we've been doing over the years. So it's a good plus at the moment.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
And you mentioned utilities and construction, sorry, the others. What type of customers are you dealing with? Who are the typical clients for you?
Well, primarily the contractors to the major utility companies, and their subcontractors, dealing with their main core bits of training, and that we kind of stay away from the big companies. They tend to be harder to get paid from, but just basically supporting the smaller tier 1, tier 2 contractors.
And what would you say, Steve, makes people select you as the choice that they make versus other companies? What kind of differentiates you from others?
I think it's the level of service that we offer. I mean, we're very flexible to an extent as we can be. Because we're a small company, we can accommodate where we can. We haven't got big overheads, so we try and keep our costs low. That's what they always say. They always want it, and then they want to know how much it is. So we always try and stay a little bit below the rest of competitiveness and that. But as we're getting more, the costs go up and up with it. But I think over the years we've got a reputation that we do a lot of out of hours and weekends. We do try and accommodate as best we can really within the realms of what's feasible to be able to do. And like I say, we just get repeat business from that and recommendations from that. So yeah, that's
Great
our
stuff.
kind of business model. Yeah.
Good. So obviously things are working well, and you've built yourself up to where you're at right now. What would you say the future looks like for the business and for yourself?
It's expansion in a way because we're getting busier and busier. It's not just mainly myself now just doing the training. I've got a number of staff members which are coming on board now, helping with the support and the backup. And then I've got associate trainers I call upon. I'm always on the lookout for the new up and coming trainers of the future, and I'll put them all around and bring them on and all that. You just make it trying to look appetizing. A good network of contacts really. They're seeking me out now rather than me seeking them, which is good. There is expansions in the future. Don't want to say too much because it might just burst a bubble, but international things are calling at the moment, so things to look at. So the future's looking quite bright at the moment.
Great. And that is a bright future. But what are the challenges that go along with that, do you think, Steve?
But getting paid. Like you say, you can bend over backwards. You can do what you do your best. You do offer that level of service, and then like I say, you have some fantastic clients who are really good and they're really supportive, and they're really good at paying their invoices. But again, it's another thing at 3 months down the line, you're looking at your ledger, you still see who hasn't paid, and then you're chasing them, and then you have to chase bank accounts, and then you help and you support, so spending all that time chasing the invoices, and we don't do it for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the drawbacks, I think, of what we're doing. They're the challenges, I think, at the moment. And
Which takes your eye off the business, doesn't it, I suppose?
oh, of course, yeah, of course it does. Like just going back through files and stuff like that, and the odd phone call where we haven't got this, we haven't received this, that, and the other. It's like I'm very a process man, so I like to see things through, and then I know, and instead of it all being up here, I try to document it so anybody can
Yeah.
pick it up really, and that's how I try to be.
Good for you. Yeah. So what have you kind of picked up along the way, Steve? What have been the learnings that you might want to pass on to people that are watching this?
Especially started off as a small business. Like I was my journey is basically I was doing my own little business behind the scenes, only because people wanted help and support over the years. So I've worked at three major utility contractors as a self, gone in the health and safety role and into training, and then people ask you advice and support. From there, then I found out you do a little bit of training along the way. So I kind of already built up a business clientele behind the scenes, and I was always on the shell, on the fence. Don't take risks being in the health and safety world, and procrastinate about things. That's a word, isn't it? But yeah, and
Yeah.
all with with these companies, all these big grand ideas about setting up training companies, setting up training academies, and that never seemed to have happened. It kind of moved around again, spreading your network, and then fortunately, one company I was with went bust recently, within the last 2 years, and that was the kick up the bum I think I needed. And like you say, from there, then I've just done it full time, and I think that was the best thing. And the thing I learned is, learn to crawl before you can sprint and run. Do it step by step. We haven't got large overheads. You do see people setting up, spend a lot of money, world domination. They want to have this, this, and this, and this. And then next thing you know, they're earning. And then next, the tax man catches up with them. And then everything they've earned then goes and everything else. So at least me personally, I've kind of done it at a step by step. Keep within my means, very sort of on the side of caution. Some people will say think about trust as well. Who do you trust your time and effort in? Some people will take advantage of your good nature. So that's me. That's my personality, I think. But that's the words of advice that I would kind of give to people and things I've learned there. I mean, I'm no spring chicken. People say, "Oh, we should have done it 20 odd years ago," and all that. But then again, I wouldn't have what I have now and the knowledge and the backup and that. So basically, I've just stepped into one, and I've just been able at the moment to carry it on, which is a good thing in this day and age.
So some great learnings there. Thanks for sharing those,
Thank
Steve.
you. Yeah.
What on the other side, with the benefit of that hindsight now, and if you could do it all over again, what would you do differently, do you think?
I don't think I would kind of do. I think the way I've done it is suited me. And when I say I wish I'd have done it sooner when I was younger, but then again, I'd have been probably starting off right at the very beginning and having to
Mm.
try and build it up. So realistically, I don't think I really would have done anything differently.
Good for you. Good for you. That's brilliant, Steve. Well, I wish you all the best for the future. Thanks very much.
Yeah, good. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.